The Syncretion of Polarization and Extremes, Part 46, The Dominican Republic, Social Polarization, Transposing Emblem by Aura de los Santos. The Dominican Republic is a country located in the Caribbean. It has a lot of future potential thanks to a number of resources and a great location. Resources may help stimulate the economy, but tourism is one of our weapons, as our kindness and good treatment of visitors ensures excellent service. While it is true that many positive aspects of our country can be highlighted, when we dig deeper into the reality that is lived day by day, we can see that the differences and the present struggles people have are quite serious. The differences are very noticeable. Visiting one part of the country and seeing the luxury that surrounds it is impressive, but it is sad to go to one of the poorest neighborhoods and witness the little access they have to basic services that every citizen should enjoy. Here, we begin to see a part that many people have little or no knowledge of. When we talk about social inequality, studies have shown that it has increased in recent years. Why has this happened? Where is all the growth the country has had economically? This is one of the most critical issues that our island faces. The majority of the population only accounts for 7% of the country's wealth, while 30% belongs to the richest. Something very distorted, right? We can see that not enough work is being done to eliminate the disparities that exist and create a more egalitarian society. It is true that, over the years, few efforts have been made to provide a more satisfactory standard of living for all citizens. But not everything is negative, and we must also highlight the good work that has been done in other areas of Dominican society. In 2013, the Dominican Republic obtained the long-awaited 4% increase in spending for education, something the people claimed was necessary for the improvement of the education conditions for students. The government has an obligation to provide high-quality education until high school, and this increase was supposed to help with resources and staffing. The increase has also ensured that not only the middle and upper class would benefit from better educational conditions, but every student would gain the right to have good school supplies, classrooms with the equipment every school needs, and well-prepared teachers to provide high-quality instruction to the students. Furthermore, not only students benefited from the increase in funding, but also parents and founders of informal businesses, because the creation of a large number of educational facilities in each part of the country, in cities and neighborhoods, helped the private economy establish nearby businesses like coffee shops, computer centers, and transport stations. It allowed parents to have greater mobility because the funding also extended to daycare, causing them to have less worries about what to do with their children when they have to work. In this respect, people who did not have the opportunity to go to school also benefited. A plan was created to ensure the literacy of the entire population, and to this day, it continues to produce good results. Definitely, we can ignore this great work our government has done for the improvement of education, which is a transformative weapon and which everyone is entitled to, without exception. This was achieved thanks to the outcries in a country that seeks improvement for each of its citizens. This is one of the struggles we have won as a country. Every day we become more aware that we must work to obtain greater benefits so that we can all live a more dignified life. This is one of the many battles that remain for a significant improvement. Another crucial aspect of inequality present in our Dominican society has been the issue of immigration. Many Dominicans dream of leaving the country and being in places like the United States or some parts of Europe, with the goal of working to send money to their relatives on the island and giving them a better life. The work done by Dominican immigrants is not easy, but they have seen leaving the country as an option to provide greater stability for their family. These cases are sad. Many have seen that the salary they had in the Dominican Republic did not let them meet the basic needs of their family and forced them to make the hard decision to leave. It's not easy, but someone has to do it. Several circumstances have caused people to describe being here as every man for himself. Everyone thinks individually and not in a collective way, something that has caused great damage to our country. So what can be said about the current situation in the Dominican Republic? We still have to grow as citizens and learn to recognize the needs we have as a united country. We must learn to look beyond what is offered first and to determine what our people need. We have to realize that we are the country, and as we fulfill our role, things will begin to change. Looking for a guilty party is not progress, but working and thinking about the welfare of the country as a whole, not of oneself, will be advantageous for all of us and usher in an age of prosperity.